If you're buying junk silver, 90% silver, constitutional silver, this is one thing that you need to be aware of. How many of you guys are buying constitutional silver? I personally am a big believer in silver. There's a lot of reasons why I would buy silver and why I would recommend to buy silver. We're gonna talk about that in another video, so make sure you subscribe if you are into this type of thing. When I see a 1964D Kennedy roll for the same price as regular junk silver or constitutional silver, I snatch it up right away. There's a really high chance that I could find something worth more than the $10 or $11 that each coin cost me. There are like 5 or 8 known double-dyed obverse for the 1964D. There's at least one double-dyed reverse, and then there are 4 different repunched mint marks. Let's go ahead and open up this roll, take a look. Fingers crossed that we have found some treasure and some coins that are worth more than the $10 or $11 each that I paid. One thing I want to touch on, don't use a loupe to grade your coins. These coin graders are not looking at your coins with a loupe. They're just not, unless you send it for variety attribution. The other reason that they'll have a loupe handy is if they're looking at, like, let's say they're grading a Morgan dollar and they have a suspicion that it's been tampered with or something to that effect. That's the only time they're using their loupe. But if you're searching for varieties, it is absolutely necessary. The type of loupe that I use is the Hastings Triplet Bausch & Lomb 7X loupe. All right, now, something that I always look at when I'm opening these original rolls are the edges. It's a really good way to tell whether or not it's truly original. Do you guys see the uniform look that all of those coins have? Chances are this is original. Chances are this is an original roll, in my opinion, based on what I've seen. So that's always a good sign. The other great sign is when the coins are not stacked together. Usually if they're all heads up or all heads down, that tells me that there's a really good chance somebody has repackaged that roll. This roll is mixed. The machines that put them in these rolls, they don't put them all facing the same direction, so they're all gonna be mixed. I would say that it's a very safe bet that this is an absolute original roll. With that said, I have found some pretty cool stuff in rolls and in sets that have been looked through, searched through, and that aren't original. So I don't really care either way. I personally have found some good stuff in both. They're relatively clean. You know, in addition to varieties, you could find an MS65 or an MS66. This coin, last time I looked, which has been a while, but last time I looked, you know, this coin in an MS66 was selling for, I want to say like 120 bucks or something. So I would feel comfortable and confident saying that it's probably at least 90 to 100 and something. That one there's got a lot of luster. Let's take a look and see if we've got any double-dyed obverses. Here's one that's a double-dyed obverse, but it's very minor. I do not think it is one that they attribute. Here's another one from the same die. So same thing there, I don't think it's one they attribute. And what I'm looking at, you guys, is I'm looking at the letters "In God We Trust." I look at the serifs. That's the fastest way for me to tell if I've got a double dye. All right, so that was the first half. Didn't see anything too outstanding as far as the doubling. And the last one is also a double dyed obverse, but it's super minor. All right, this one I like because it's got a really proof-like surface. They're kind of clanking. For some of you coin purists out there, you're wondering why I'm not wearing gloves, you're wondering why I'm clanking them. You guys, these coins are made of metal. It's a relatively strong metal, and I'm not hurting these coins, just in case you're wondering, for anyone who is wondering. So now I am looking for repunched mint marks and double dyed reverse, which I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. I'm pretty sure that if I think back, I have only found one 1964D that had a double dyed reverse, and I just found one. The second one we've looked at. But boom, baby! I feel very confident saying that this coin has every bit the potential to find its way into an MS65 holder. You're looking at the stars. See that star right above the A in half? That angle right there kind of shows that doubling. The one there, the star above the dot. But that's super cool. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've only found one of these in the past. So that was fairly quick and easy, and we've already got one that I know is going to be a very solid potential moneymaker. Wow. Oh, crushed. What a crusher. Well, there goes my theory about them being an original roll. Guys, here is a 1965 40% silver coin found in my 1964 90% silver coin roll. Wow, what a trip. And that is why you don't want to buy original rolls of uncirculated Kennedys. Just kidding, but I really might have to change the title of this video. Wow, what a trip. Hopefully that's the only one of those in there. Let's just keep looking, and here's another double dyed reverse on the very next 1964D I look at. It's 100% the double dyed reverse, so that's good. Let's see. Take a better look at this coin to see. It's definitely got the potential to be a really clean, nice looking coin. Probably not a 5, probably more like a 4, but same thing, very proof-like surfaces. In the beginning of this video, when I said that, oh, I was referring to the obverse, and I was saying, oh, it's doubled, it's a double dyed obverse, but it's super, super minor, so I don't think they'll pick up on it. And then I said that you'll find several minted from the same die in an original roll. Even though this roll isn't quite original, it does have a lot of coins minted from the same die. And so this is like the third double dyed reverse that I have found in this one roll. Make that the fourth. This one's the best so far, make that the 5th. So 5 out of 5 of the first 10 that I look at have a double dyed reverse. Ooh, here's one that's even better. This one I'm certain you guys will be able to pick up on. You're mainly going to be focusing on the stars above half. Just need a better situation here for the macro video. Well, there we go. That's the best I can do so far. That is wild. This is from the same die, but it's super late die state, and so I just don't see them giving it to it. I just don't see that. What that means is I don't see the graders calling it a double dyed reverse. They might say something like minor variety. All right, so here's where we're at, guys. Out of the roll that was original of 1964D Kennedys, 6 of them are the double dyed reverse, and one of them is a 1965 40%er, and so that's a bummer. But I'm very confident that these 6 coins here that are the double dyed reverse, they're gonna more than make up for the money lost in that 40% silver over there. they just, man, these look like they will clean up very, very nicely and be some possible 65s and very possible 66 even. Pretty funky. I've never bought an original roll and had a 1965 or a different date in it. And so, you know, I would say that means this roll is an original, but after I said that, I was kind of going through and actually, if you read the historical numismatic side of all of this, they were minting 1964D, 1964P Kennedys well into 1965. So it actually makes me wonder if it is possibly an original roll that just happened to have one of the 40%ers get stuck in there or fall into it or whatever. Tell me in the comments what you guys think. I've never personally heard of that, but I can't say that it's not possible. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys next time.